And to finish up what I was saying at the end of part one of my video, Jermaine deals with the larger scale stuff of her businesses. One thing she did note to me when I asked her about hiring and how that works in her companies, she said that people come to her. She hasn't had any issues finding people ever for her positions, and they always seem to find their way to her, whether they are looking for the jobs themselves. The companies that she owns does not have to do much work to bring in employees and staff. Um, while they used to spend many hours searching through resumes and combing and doing, background research on each potential candidate, they have found just as much success in finding those who they know that are experienced, trying them out, and seeing how it goes. For the most part, it saves them time, and it works out just as well. One of her favorite parts of the job is how extremely varied it is. She gets to move all over the place, and like myself, we both agree that we do not like sitting still. And so she loves being able to move around and run all over the place and always keep busy, and that's one thing that she's always able to do in her position. Her not so favorite parts of the job, however, have to deal with people. There's a lot of amount of damage that is done by people, whether physically, by staff, or by guests. And there's a lot of amount of damage done in a sense that the way that the businesses are set up. If somebody dies, if somebody doesn't show up to work, things get messy. She does not like dealing with that. People being dumb or misbehaving was a big stressor for her, but it happens, and she figures out how to do it. On one last note, my favorite thing that I heard about when talking with Jermaine was when I asked her what advice she would give to aspiring owners and managers. Her point to me was something very refreshing from what I normally hear from chefs, whether at school or in past positions that I've worked in, who normally say that people who go into the restaurant industry without financial background knowledge end up losing their businesses because they can't figure out how to make a profit. They focus solely on the food. Jermaine's answer to me was the 3 reasons that she sees restaurants in the business go down are due to sex, drugs, and alcohol. People get caught up in the nightlife, they get hooked on drugs such as cocaine, or they develop drinking problems, or begin affairs with their employees, and over time, that overtakes their ability to stay focused in their career, and she's very proud of herself for avoiding all those things. She used the term vivacious to describe the people of the food industry, and I loved that because it explains so much of who we are and the personalities that go into this business, and how awake and ready to go we feel at the end of the night, and how people just do not want to stop, get rid of that energy that they feel. And so they find ways to keep it going, and in the end, it can cause a lot of issues. And she noted that that is why she's seen so many restaurants go down and so many people fail when they try and start up a business. Thank you for your time. This has been a great class, and I appreciate it.